RJTV, a look into the robotics team.
We hear about campus accessibility.
And an announcement from 2 of your SUCO presidents.
And a Christmas segment from Will and Will.
And it's all happening here, right now, on RJTV.
So Skylar, I hear you have some big news for our student body.
That's right, Caitlin, but it would only be right for me to do it with my co-prez.
Okay, I see how it is.
Yeah, you've been replaced.
Here, Marcy, you can have her.
Hey guys.
What's up? It's your SUCO prez. So Marzi, hit it.
Seniors, it's here. The moment you've all been waiting for. The senior ski trip. Get your tickets. We're selling tickets today at Academic Support or next week at Academic Support. Or you can find Miss Spike at lunch and buy from her.
And we have door decorating competition is in full swing, so grab your favorite class and decorate a door. We will be judging it December 12th. Prizes will be given to the best classes in the GD and the BD. And then on Thursday, we are having a cookie decorating competition in the girls division, and then Friday, another one in the boys division. So be there. Happy holidays!
Yes.
Oh, Caitlin, I'm back.
Oh, nice of you to join me.
Yeah, you're so lucky.
But I guess I'm not lucky enough to catch one of those t-shirts out of the t-shirt cannon at the Unified Pep Rally.
Luckily, the brains behind the cannon want you to be a part of their team. So here's Caden Proctor and Owen Kabibi with their story.
Robotics is one of the premier programs Regis Jesuit offers.
Welcome to Cherry Creek Stadium tonight. It's the Regis Jesuit Raiders and the Cherry Creek Bruins. Excited to have this one for you. The Regis Jesuit Raiders checking in at 0-6 in search of their first win. Chalmers Powell alongside with me, the entire Raiders Sports Network crew here today. Chalmers, tell me a little bit about this Raiders team.
Jake, the team is young. We got a lot of sophomores and juniors on it. Michael Wolf, Zach Samuels, Alonzo Paul, all great players. They just need to work on their fundamentals. And as you can see, the 0-6 record, we need a little bit of work, but I think later on in the season we'll definitely get there and hopefully go to the playoffs.
So you look at the journey of this team. They opened the season with a thrilling 3-point loss against the #1 team in the state of Colorado in Overland High School. So close to winning that one, Chalmers. And they went out of state to Arizona where they suffered 3 losses against some of the highest caliber teams in the nation, one being Shadow Mountain, top 5 in the nation, returned home and lost a winnable game against Boulder. No standout scores for the Raiders tonight, but Michael Wolf and Blakely Stoughton put up great numbers so far, 11 points and 4 rebounds per game. Kyle Sandler, 10 points and 6 rebounds. Some quick storylines for you tonight. Roman Hamilton is out for the Raiders tonight with an ankle injury. Avery Van Sickle and several Raiders girls basketball players here supporting their brothers. So Chalmers, moving on to the Cherry Creek side of things now. This Bruins team checking in at 2-2. They have wins against Grand Junction and Grand Junction Central, losses to Fruita Monument and the Boulder Panthers. Leading this team is junior Julian Hammond. He's averaging 26 points and 3 rebounds per game with 4 assists, along with junior Miles Purchase, putting up 13 points, 9 rebounds, 4 steals, and 5 assists.
Yeah, they've got some real talent, and I think it's going to be a tough game, interesting game to watch here tonight.
It sure will be as you see the roster being announced tonight for Cherry Creek, and now it's the Regis Jesuit Raiders' turn. Chalmers, there's no better time to get that road statement win, the first win of the season here tonight, than against your rivals, Cherry Creek. So for the Raiders, their starting 5 is Kyle Sandler, Ty Bergman, Will Barbera, Blakely Stoughton, and Michael Wolf. Once again, this broadcast brought to you today by the Raiders Sports Network, one of the sectors of RJ Media. We have RJ TV and Elevate Magazine as well. Tonight, we will have the hockey game for you. Regis Jesuit taking on Heritage in a #1 versus #9 matchup. So here we go, Chalmers, Cherry Creek Stadium here.
Looking at the size of both teams, they look pretty comparable. Ty Bergman, he's what, 6-something, 6'3", right?
That's right, Ty Bergman
He's
here
a big
checking
guy
in at 6'7".
with the
He's
tip
big.
off.
He sure is big. So winning the tip there is Cherry Creek. That's number 14, Thomas Hawley. Pass it off to the point guard, Miles Purchase. Purchase, pass it off there to Hammond. Hammond, the leading goal scorer of this team. Julian Hamilton, pass that one cross court. Trying to get that one into Chase Osmond. Back out to Hammond. Raiders playing good defense. Back out. Getting it out here, being nice and patient. Back to Miles Purchase. Steal there. Here's Michael Wolf. Diving on the floor. It's back to Cherry Creek. Pass that one in. Great take there. And a nice block. Great start there from Kyle Sandler.
The height on him, too. I mean, Ty and Kyle, they're big guys.
Thomas Hawley, no chance in the lane there. Getting rejected. And back the other way comes Will Barbera. He's got one to beat, and Will Barbera take that one in. And he missed it. Rebound, Michael Wolf is there. Throws it home. Raiders early start here. 2-0 the score. So here's Cherry Creek once again now. Miles Purchase pass it off to Sebastian Cole. Back to Purchase for 3, the leading goal scorer. It's good. Julian Hammond the third. Chalmers, he puts up 26 points per game. You gotta box out there, and you gotta close out.
You can't really let him shoot. Keep pressure on him on the outside. Make sure he doesn't drive or shoot.
So here's Blakely Stoughton now. Pass that one out to Sandler. Chalmers, we've talked about it all season long. If the Raiders want to go places this season, they got to get their senior leader, Will Barbera, going, especially with Roman Hamilton out tonight.
For sure.
So back for 3, it's Sandler. Off the mark there. Long rebound there. It's Will Barbera. Pass that one in. Great rebound there, offensive one. The ref raising his hand, and it will be a jump ball. So Chalmers, what do you make so far of this Raiders start and as well as Cherry Creek start?
I think Regis has some great momentum, showing some early promise here tonight. Creek, I think they're underperforming to my standards. I thought, they would go in there, drive, and just outnumber the Raider players here. But they've done well.
Losing that one there is Thomas Hawley. It will go back the other way. Another turnover for Cherry Creek. Chalmers, we saw on that last drive by the Raiders, it was taken. That one in with Sandler. I think the Raiders have to continue to attack the rim tonight if they want to win this one. As you see another turnover there, the Raiders have to limit their turnovers, Chalmers. They had 9 just in the first quarter last game. So here's Cherry Creek now. Back out for 3. This is Hammond. Julian Hammond. That's off there. Hammond, one of those shooters you have to guard. 26 points per game.
Doing a great job keeping it in.
Will Barbera pass that one out. Ty Bergman. Yes, sir. The mid-range jumper for Ty Bergman, putting the Raiders back on top here. 4-3 now the score. Here's Sebastian Cole. Pass it out. Long 3 there. Off the mark. That was Hammond once again. So far, Chalmers, Hammond not afraid to shoot that 3 ball. He's 1 of 3 so far. So here's Will Barbera, the Raiders captain, trying to drive it in, pass it out to Kyle Sandler. Sandler now, back out to Wolf. Michael Wolf trying to attack that rim. That one might have got blocked there. Back the other way comes Cherry Creek. They got numbers, pass that one in. What a pass, what a finish. Thomas Hawley there. And the Bruins back up.
A great play, really shows the Creek talent.
So here's Blakely Stoughton now, trying to make a move now for the Raiders. Michael Wolf, Bergman for 3. Off the mark there. Strong rebound there was Julian Hammond, and foul on Kyle Sandler. So Chalmers, we already see the secret weapon, if you will, not so secret anymore for Cherry Creek and Julian Hammond. He will put up the numbers tonight, as well as Miles Purchase. You've seen it there from Thomas Hawley as well.
For sure. Watch out for number 5 as well. He's been putting it up a little bit here. And
that one thrown away, another turnover. Here comes Kyle Sandler. Pass that one off. The Raiders got numbers. Michael Wolf taking that one in, and it's rejected. I don't know about that play. He had Blakely Stoughton down there. Down low, Chalmers. Pass out there. Here's Will Barbera. Little shimmy and shake from Will Barbera. What a pass. A little bit too hot there on that one for Kyle Sandler. Excuse me, Ty Bergman. So we'll go back the other way to Cherry Creek once again, Chalmers. So far, a lot of turnovers between these two teams, Chalmers.
For sure. Right now, my count has 4 turnovers to 3. I think that might be wrong, but I'm going to stick with it.
Taking it in now, back out for 3. That's Hawley. That one's good. Thomas Hawley extending the lead for Cherry Creek. 8-4 now the score. Raiders got to close out on those 3s, Chalmers. You can't allow those open looks. We've seen it a couple times from the star player, Julian Hammond, and there was Hawley. Will Barbera passes up that 3. He had one. So here's Michael Wolf. Throws that one away. Back the other way comes Cherry Creek. Behind the back, no look pass there. Mishandled. Strong take to the rim. Can't finish. Offensive rebound though. Back to Hammond. Another offensive rebound. Another miss there. And Ty Bergman there finally with a rebound for the Raiders.
Speaking of rebounds, Regis has been out rebounding Cherry Creek, and that's one thing you need for Cherry Creek. If they want to win this game, they really need to get the rebounds up. If Regis can rebound and put back up, then I think we have a chance.
Got to continue to attack all game long. Chalmers, the defense and the offensive rebounds have to be there. So here's Will Barbera now, trying to get the Raiders back on the board. They've had a little bit of a scoring drought. Mishandle there by Kyle Sandler. Lonzo Paul, though, is there for that steal. So these two teams trading turnovers now, and Paul loses that one. Coach Shaw not liking that one. As you see Hammond pass that one back out. Hawley, another 3. Off the mark there. Rebound back out to Alonzo Paul. Chalmers, you got to slow it down now if you're the Raiders. Got to get an open look. Blakely Stoughton pump fake there. Back out to Will Barbera. There's a pump fake. Drive in. Great take there by Will Barbera. The senior sensation, Will Barbera, putting it home there, 8-6, Cherry Creek. Hammond, another three, way off that time. So 1 of 4 so far from three-point land for Julian Hammond Chalmers, and the Raiders have done a nice job so far shutting him down, the leading point scorer for Cherry Creek.
For sure. You know, shutting down Hammond from shooting, that's going to be the one thing that we really have to focus on if we want to win this ball game.
So here's Will Barbera once again. Pass that one out to Alonzo Paul. Kyle Sandler working with it. Blake Stoughton, that's his range. Blakely Stoughton loses that one inside the paint. Raiders lose the ball a lot of times.
Yeah, and that's, again,
Oh, and it's there. Jump. Wow. It's there. Number 5 for Cherry Creek. Miles Purchase that one down.
haven't seen that one in a while.
The last time I want to say was Francesca Believy Chalmers over at Cernak. Know her soon. Go check her out on RJ Media. Plenty of dunks to go around for Francesca Believy. So Blakely Stoughton right now, pass that one off to Alonzo Paul. Paul been working on his shooting all game long. If Sam were here, I know he'd be talking about those awesome kicks that he has on right now. So here's Will Barbera. Nice pass there, finding the senior Chase Allen. Strong take, and he draws the foul. So Chalmers, an undersized team this year for Ken Shaw's Regis Jesuit Raiders. They're doing a good job so far tonight, though, attacking the rim. Now with Chase Allen, one of their bigger guys, bringing him in, doing a good job so far.
Yeah, for sure. This is a small team, but we also have some big guys on it. Ty Bergman, Kyle Sandler, Chase Allen, he's huge. It's an interesting contrast.
So checking in for the first time tonight is Archer Van Sickle, brother of Avery Van Sickle. We had her on the broadcast post-game show the other night after the girls basketball win. Chalmers, she talked about her brother getting his first three-pointer the other day, getting his first points as a Raider, trying to extend that tonight. So here's Cherry Creek once again. That's their star player on the outside. Pump fake there. Foul on Blakely Stoughton. Once again, the Raiders 0-6 so far in this season. Still a young season, Chalmers, but they're in search of their first win tonight. Roman Hamilton out of this one. So Julian Hammond, the star player, to pass it in. Trying to go back out to Hammond. Working inside with it now. Dribble dive and taking it to steal. Blakely Stoughton being hounded now in the backcourt. Alonzo Paul now with it. He's a shifty guard. He can get you on that dribble. Not afraid to take Julian Hammond to the bucket. Back to Paul now. Alonzo Paul looking for somebody. They got to get open, Chalmers. Got to move without the ball.
You know, the Raiders have been doing a great job moving the ball around, keeping the ball moving. Something that you haven't seen Creek do a lot tonight.
Pass that one in, try to get Chase Allen going downside. Drop step with the right hand. That one's good. What a move from Chase Allen. 3 early points from Chase Allen tonight. Pass back out there. That's Thomas Hawley working with it. Thrown away. Here's Alonzo Paul, one to beat. Paul taking that one in. Throws that one up, and it's good.
Nice.
Alonzo Paul, little punt fake. Wasn't sure what he was doing for a second there, Chalmers, but puts it home. Raiders back up 11-8. So the Regis Jesuit Raiders, Chalmers now on a 7-0 run. Time to play some defense here at Cherry Creek Stadium. 9 seconds left to go. Clock winding down to 3. In the corner for 3. Air ball. So Chalmers, the end of one.
Great first quarter for the Raiders.
Great first quarter for the Raiders. The end of one, 11-8 the score. The Raiders on top. A great job responding to the early surge by Cherry Creek. What do you take out of that first quarter, Chalmers?
Like I said earlier, the Raiders have been doing a great job rebounding. They need to work on the turnovers a little bit, but that's something that I think just needs to come on further into the game, get more comfortable on it. But you know, besides the turnovers, I think the Raiders have been doing a great job. They've been moving the ball around. Great defense, only allowing 8 points. Doing a great job.
So with that, we're going to take our first break on the Raider Sports Network. We'll be right back in just a minute. Stay with us. Welcome back with us on the Raider Sports Network. Second quarter getting underway here. Raiders up 11-8. Cherry Creek with the ball. That's Miles Purchase. Pass it off there, cross court. Davey Hand for three. That's good. Davey Hand getting Cherry Creek right back in the midst of things, all knotted up at 11 now. Chalmers, we've seen the production for Cherry Creek be all on the three-pointer so far.
Yeah, that's one thing that, again, if we want to win this game, we got to limit their three-point shooting.
So back the other way comes Hammond. Julian Hammond, the star player. Easy take there, 4-2. And that's where he's dangerous, Chalmers. He'll steal it from you in the front court and take it back home the other way for a bucket. Cherry Creek quickly back in front. 5 straight points now for Cherry Creek. The Raiders need an answer. Alonzo Paul trying to take it himself here. That one stolen away. Blakely Stoughton. Pass it off there. Alonzo Paul for three. Off there. Chase Allen tipped that one. Offensive rebound for the Raiders. Chase Allen calling for a pick. Out there for three. The Archer. Off the mark. And a foul there called on the Raiders. Chalmers, that's their third, so 3 fouls now on the Raiders to the 3 fouls on Cherry Creek. A fairly evenly matched game so far, 13-11 the score in favor of Cherry Creek.
Like I said, this is going to be an interesting game. It's been back and forth. It's been a great game. Really impressed with the Raiders so far. Doing a lot better than I expected with their own 6 record, but hopefully tonight they can put a 1 on that.
Got to get in the win columns. Chalmers mentioned, as you see, Kyle Sandler checking in now for the Raiders. It's been a game of runs thus far. Cherry Creek now on a 5-0 run of their own.
Watch that three-point line.
What a pass down inside, and a foul called late. Gunnar Helm was there. He had a wide open shot, couldn't finish, but he will go to the line for 2.
That's Will Barbera with the foul. The team's 4th.
That one's good. The first shot's good. A great showing from the Regis Jesuit student section tonight, Chalmers.
For sure, and it's a strange time to have a basketball game, and glad the team could, or the Raiders fans could come out.
That one off the mark there, so 1 of 2 for Hand. Raiders still only down 3 points. Once again, the Regis Jesuit girls basketball team supporting their brothers tonight. Love to see that. Bergman with it now. Pass it off to Barbera. Will Barbera, got to get him going for the Raiders. Drive inside and a travel called. Chalmers, it looked like he worked his way inside, realized he had no options and had nothing left to do, but hold on to it there, so back the other way to Cherry Creek. So here's the Bruins now. Cross-court pass. There's the jumper off the mark there. That was Miles Purchase, averaging 13 points and 9 rebounds per game. So here's Lonzo Paul now. Bergman. Back out to Paul. Raiders trying to stay patient, get that open look here. Chalmers dribble drive. That was a good take. It got blocked, though. No foul called there. Cherry Creek coming back with speed. What a pass there. And it's off once again. Gunnar Helm, his second missed shot down low. So back up for 3, Michael Wolf. You betcha! Michael Wolf tying things up at 14 here. All knotted up. Raiders looking for the first win tonight. Davey Hand. Back inside, trying for number 3, and he's blocked.
By Sandler.
Gunnar Helm cannot get anything inside, Chalmers.
A timeout called by head coach Ken Shaw.
And the Raiders loving it, and so do we on the Raider Sports Network. We'll be right back. Another timeout for them and another timeout for us. So welcome back. Tie game here, 14-14 apiece here. Raiders with the ball after an excellent block. Gunnar Helm 0 for 3 inside so far. Raiders doing a good job of shutting down the key player as well. Julian Hammond III so far. Will Barbera trying to set up some sort of play here for the Raiders. Bergman. Back to Ty Sandler. Will Barbera with it now. Kick it out to Sandler. Sandler. Back outside. Michael Wolf for 3 again. Off the mark there. That was short, but a foul called there on Cherry Creek. So already 4 fouls for both teams. Chalmers still nobody too much in foul trouble so far.
No, it's been a pretty mild game, like chirpy wise. Unlike last night, the hockey game got some chirps in. Sadly losing to East 4-3, but hopefully tonight we can take a win.
Blakely Stoughton passed that one up. 3 ball there. Off the mark there. That was Kyle Sandler once again. So still knotted up at 14 here. Cherry Creek. Nice pass there. No look pass there. And nobody home. Chalmers, that didn't just fool the Raiders. It also fooled Cherry Creek there. And Raiders ball. So here comes Will Barbera right now in the backcourt. 4 minutes, 12 seconds left to go in the second period of action here. 14-14 the score. Pass that one inside. Sandler. Back to Bergman. Ty Bergman getting blocked there. Excellent block by Julian Hammond III, and he's all over the place tonight so far for the Bruins, Chalmers. We knew his presence would be known, and it has been so far.
For sure.
Back out
just
for
gotta
Wolf.
keep watching him.
Quick pop there. Off the mark. And back the other way to Cherry Creek. So a little bit of a cold streak now for both teams, Chalmers. Haven't seen a lot of points scored in a few minutes here. Just got to credit that to the defense of both teams. They're shooting a little bit off so far. We haven't seen Davey Hand get going so far, nor has Gunnar Helm. Hand with it now. Pass that one off to Cole. Sebastian Cole. Raiders not allowing anything inside. That 2-3 defense working good so far. Back out for 3. No good there. Offensive rebound there. Chance Hausman. Pass that one in. Steal by the Raiders. Purchase on the floor. Raiders have numbers here, Chalmers. Michael Wolf. Excellent take there. Going strong to the rack. And gets the foul there. And Michael Wolf went down hard for the Raiders there.
Slow to get up, but Michael Wolf, he's a beast. He can take anything.
Not afraid to take contact there is Michael Wolf, and you love that on the sidelines there for Coach Ken Shaw. So going to the line for 2 now is Michael Wolf trying to give the Raiders another lead in this one. Already 4 lead changes so far in this one. First free throw off the mark there. Chalmers, that's one thing we've seen that the Raiders have to work on in this young season is those free throw shots. They've been off the mark so far and barely above 50% so far this season.
Yeah, for sure. Those are free points. As the name suggests, we shouldn't be missing those. That's a fundamental that I was talking about that we just need to work on.
That's right. The fundamentals have to be there, though, for the Raiders. Second shot is good. 15-14 now the score. Ball back in the hands of Julian Hammond, taking it in himself, and that one's stolen away. Alonzo Paul, a little bit too much of a dribble there, so it's back to Cherry Creek. Great defense by Ty Bergman. That looked like a jump ball. No call there, no travel, no nothing, Chalmers.
I thought that was a travel on Hammond, but I guess not.
So staying with Cherry Creek now, foul called on the Raiders. Coach Shaw not liking that one on the sideline. Sure looked like Ty Bergman had his hands all the way around that ball. Block there by Will Barbera. So out of bounds once again, Raiders up 1. Back with it is Hammond. Back out for 3. Off the mark there is Davey Hand, going up strong with it once again is Chase Hausman for 3. Off once again. It's Julian Hammond, Chalmers, 1 for 5 so far from 3-point land. Ty Bergman thought about the 3. Pass it back out to Blakely Stoughton. The Raiders doing a good job of defending the sensational score in Julian Hammond. Tossing that one away is Stoughton. Strong up court pass, and that one is good. Miles Purchase there. And he's chirping a little bit. Not afraid to talk to Will Barbera.
Yeah.
Lonzo Paul trying to answer. That one's off the mark. The Raiders, a little bit of a rush shot there, Chalmers. You got to slow it down and work the offense a little bit.
I was just going to say we need to slow down, maybe move the ball just a little bit more and not rush. We still have 2 minutes left in the half. And
Chance Hausman, a little pull-up jumper off the mark there. Offensive rebound once again is Hawley. Back in for Purchase. Purchase, strong take to the rack. Off the mark, and another offensive rebound for Creek. Back out, and that time, Julian Hammond puts it home. So 3 offensive rebounds on that possession, Chalmers. You cannot allow that if you're a Raider.
Yeah, the first quarter, Regis took the rebound game, but this second quarter, it's looking a little rough for Raiders.
The Raiders on a little cold streak now, down 3 points. Having trouble boxing out. Ty Bergman to knot things up. That was actually Kyle Sandler. Sandler hustling back. Thrown off. So Julian Hammond will go to the line once again.
The Creek fans getting a little chirpy with Kyle Sandler after his foul.
So Julian Hammond, the star player, averaging 26 points and 3 rebounds at the line now, hits the first shot with ease. A true leader of this team, Chalmers. He is your go-to guy if you're Cherry Creek, and if he's not playing well, so is your team. The Raiders have done a good job stopping him, though. He's gotten a little bit going inside, but not much. 1 for 5 still on the 3-point line. So Hammond's second shot, that one's good as well. So a 5-point lead now for Cherry Creek. A minute left to go here in the second quarter. Back out for 3, Michael Wolf. Off the mark once again. That ball was there for the taking, and it goes out of bounds. Cherry Creek retaining possession. So here's Hammond once again, trying to get this team a 2 for 1 to go into the half with a 7-point lead. Hammond takes the screen, throws it outside. Passing up the 3 there was Thomas Hawley. He's been a force from that 3-point land so far, Chalmers. Julian Hammond takes that in himself. Dribble drive out. Thomas Hawley for 3. No good. Chase Allen snagging that rebound and corralling it in. Will Barbera taking that one in himself and draws the foul. So Chalmers finally a defensive rebound, for the Raiders. And he's finally getting the offense going.
With Chase Allen's size, that rebound came easily.
We were wondering if size was going to hurt the Raiders tonight. Cherry Creek, a very physical and tall team. Gunnar Helm, 6'6", the big man down there for them, has hurt the Raiders so far. Alonzo Paul now, 23 seconds left to work. Raiders down 5. Paul taking it himself. Cross that baseline, and another foul once again on Cherry Creek. That will send Alonzo Paul to the line. Raiders now in the bonus. So 1-1 now for Alonzo Paul, trying to hit this first free throw. And it's off the mark, but offensive rebound by Will Barbera. Barbera gets it stripped.
Keeping it in, Michael Wolf.
Wolf being trapped along the baseline. 10 seconds left. Will Barbera going to hold it for that final shot. Here's Will Barbera now. 5 seconds left on the clock. Down to 3, 2. Pass it out to Blakely Stoughton. At the horn, Blakely Stoughton.
Ooh.
No good.
And that's going to be the half here at Cherry Creek.
So at the half, Cherry Creek with the lead, 20-15. It's been an exciting game so far, Chalmers. We'll have the halftime show for you next. Thanks for tuning in so far on the Raider Sports Network. Myself, Jake Stewart, Chalmers Powell, Patrick Carlson, and John Plumley. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back.
Good morning, Raiders. and welcome to the decade's last episode of RJTV.
The Christmas special. This week on RJTV, we look at Mr. Turner's ambitious project to recreate Henry David Thoreau's desk. The girls swim and dive team starts a brand new season.
Our blooper reel and the return of Between Two Freshmen. That and more this week on RJTV.
Mr. Turner's AP Lang class got out of the classroom and into the scene shop.
Into the scene shop? Why?
To build a desk, of course, from the 1800s, too.
Alrighty. Kieran Baker and Caroline Cloart have the story.
The Woodshop, a place full of unused potential.
Mr. Turner is teaching his AP language classes about Henry David Thoreau in an unconventional way.
So we need to go like this, right?
He hopes they get more out of this project than just a replica of his desk.
My intent, of course, is just to empower our young people here to learn that you can make your own furniture. You don't need to go to IKEA and watch couples fight and get lost in that maze of Swedish stuff.
And he trusts his plan and personal experience.
I did it myself to kind of go through the whole process and figure out everything that hopefully could go wrong, and then trying to figure out how to communicate it to students.
His students have already learned a lot of new skills, like different ways to saw.
With the grain, I think that's what it's called, where you saw in line with it, and
Instead
then
of
the
going
cross
against
cut, against the grain is the other way, and it's really hard to saw that way. And then there's also cross cut, where you just cut across.
There are 2 desks being made between 3 classes, and it can be chaotic.
They're picking up where the last one left off, right? So it's really a kind of collaborative effort.
But teamwork is key.
They're taking turns. Everybody's trying something at least once.
The students are enjoying the time out of the classroom.
It's fun to do some hands-on action instead of just reading every day.
As well as the new things they're learning.
My favorite part is getting to use a saw because it's really empowering to just go through the wood.
Their goal is simple.
So we're trying to build a model of the desk that he built.
Just pop that one right there.
They're inspired by how Thoreau
And try to live in the moment by only surviving on the necessities of life.
And so we're not using any modern tools. We're using anything that he would have used in his time.
My class.
I can use a block plane later to square up.
when the desks are done.
They're going to live in room 105. Students will use them as desks, as standing desks probably is how they make the most sense. And then we're actually going to use them as part of a project next semester as well. They're going to be a physical artifact of their learning in the classroom.
This is Caroline Cloart and Kira Baker for RJTV.
Nailed it.
Thanks, Kira and Caroline. That was thorough. Get it? Get it, Will? Thorough?
You're hilarious, Will. Just
I know,
hilarious. Raider Sports Network have had a phenomenal season this year, with thousands of viewers tuning into each game.
Your lead commentators, Jake Stewart and Sam Stern, are here for your Raider Sports Spotlight.
What's up, Raiders? My name is Sam Stern, your Raider Sports Network play-by-play.
And I'm Jake Stewart, your RSN color commentator.
Welcome to the last sports spotlight of the semester.
For the first time since 2012, the Varsity Poms team made the state finals, placing 5th in the 5A Pom division. Cheer also made history with a 5th place finish out of 32 teams.
Wrestling is off to a strong start with returning champ Antonio Segura leading the way. They wrestle in the tournament tomorrow at Lewis Palmer.
Girls basketball with a fiery start as well, having defeated rival Mullen earlier this week.
The boys' basketball season is in full swing, being led by my friends Will Barbera, Chase Allen, and Roman Hamilton. They'll be playing at Cherry Creek this Saturday. Be there to support your hometown team.
Hockey squares off tonight against Denver East at 5:40 and tomorrow against Heritage at 6:30. They're in the hunt for yet another state championship this year.
The girls' swim and dive team is in action. Here's RJTV reporter Eliza West with more.
2019 girls swim team is looking better than ever.
The swim team is definitely one of the families that I think I have in my life, and every girl on that team is just so supportive.
Before I came in freshman year, I didn't know if I wanted to keep swimming really, and I was not liking club as much, and then high school season came and it reminded me how much I love swimming and why I do the sport.
Ava
So back here on the Raiders Sports Network, and we got a treat for you.
It looks like a 2v2 or a shoot-off.
Dylan Carr-Garzadeh and Craig Kenny versus two Cherry Creek students. Dylan Carr-Garzadeh hitting the first one. Carr-Garzadeh for three. Yes, sir!
My goodness.
You betcha, Dylan Carr-Garzadeh from downtown. Craig Kenny. Back to Carr-Garzadeh, another three. That one's off the mark. Run down there by Craig Kenny. Kenny from long range. Off the mark. So here's Cherry Creek working with it now. Little halftime special for you. Off the mark.
It's that layup.
Dylan Carr-Garzadeh now.
If you want to win the game, you got to make layups.
The three-point sensation.
Oh,
another
my
one.
goodness.
Dylan Carr-Garzadeh. You better believe it.
We need his talent on the team here.
Carr-Garzadeh trying to do a little special there. One back, three ball now from Creek to the answer.
They're getting nothing in the rim.
Little left-hand floater off the mark once again. Dylan Carr-Garzadeh for three.
Oh my goodness.
Sir. He's on fire. You cannot stop this man.
These two Creek students came out cocky, but they've been shut up pretty quickly.
They asked two Regis players for a challenge, and they have gotten one. Dylan Carr-Garzadeh and Craig Kenny. Carr-Garzadeh trying to be a little too fancy. Craig Kenny threw that one up to outer space.
Finally putting something in a bucket for Creek.
So Regis Jesuit Raiders winning that halftime special there. A little fun action for you, a little break in the action. Cherry Creek wanted a challenge. It's rivalry night. Why not? Why not give it to them in the Raiders? Showing off. It's Dylan Carr-Garzadeh coming up big. Three-point machine. So Chalmers, as we get this second half underway, what do you make of that first half, first of all? And what can the Raiders do to retain that lead, come back here in the second half?
Well, you know, like I said earlier, the rebounds the second quarter for Regis have not been great. Pick those up. Turnovers, again, if we lower the amount of turnovers we have, that's going to help. Also, shooting, take some time and move the ball around. Don't just throw the ball up and hope it goes in. But besides that, I think we've got a good job. Only down 5 tonight here at Cherry Creek, doing a great job.
I agree there, Chalmers. Great point. Got to continue to shut down Julian Hammond. He's a threat out there for Cherry Creek. They've done a good job on him so far. Only 1 of 5 from three-point land. Got to continue to shut him down. That's why the Bruins only have 20 points, but the Raiders got to get the offense going, Chalmers. Only 15 points so far tonight. As you see, Van Sickle knocking down a 3 from warm-ups. The Raiders going to need that, along with Chase Allen, Lonzo Paul, to name a few. So thanks for tuning in to the Little Raiders halftime special, tuning into our halftime analysis. We'll be back in 1 minute with the start of the second half. Thanks for tuning in so far on the Raiders Sports Network. Once again, our crew will have the hockey game for you tonight against Heritage. Raiders trying to rebound after the loss last night to Denver East. We'll have that for you tonight and more coming up. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back. So welcome back here, second half underway here at Cherry Creek Stadium. Raiders with a 5-point deficit here. A game of runs so far, Chalmers. Anything can happen. The Raiders got to come back. They want their first win of the season. They're hungry tonight. So here's Will Barbera. Pass that one off to Michael Wolf. Wolf out there to Blakely Stoughton. Stoughton off of the screen. Back outside. Kyle Sandler. Michael Wolf, little pump fake. Raiders, good job of staying patient so far. You got to find that open look, Chalmers. Kyle Sandler now.
Yeah, if you look at Michael Wolf, he's got distance. Give it to him and
nice pass
maybe
inside
put up a
there.
three.
Double pump and block, but it will send Ty Bergman to the line for 2. So Ty Bergman had a nice open lane there for a moment. It closed in a heartbeat, but he will go to the line for 2, Chalmers. This is where this game will come down to it. They got to hit these free throws tonight for the Raiders.
For sure. First one's not good. Almost made it.
So Bergman off on the first free throw. Trying to cut this lead down to 4 for Cherry Creek. And he will. So 4-point lead now for Cherry Creek. 7 minutes left to go here in the third quarter of action. With it now is number 5, Miles Purchase. Purchase to Hammond. Hammond, take that one in. Good take from Julian Hammond. Raiders fighting themselves for the rebound, but they come up with it. 2 is better than 1. I think Coach told them to box out, and they listened to him. Michael Wolf trying to work that perimeter. Getting trapped down there. Great pass to Ty Bergman. Bergman, the double team. Just off the mark there for Ty Bergman. Excellent
Kent Shaw giving the refs some trouble there. Looked like that could have been a little bit of a foul on Ty.
This one's back out to Sebastian Cole. He wanted it. He gets it, and he takes it to the rack. No good. Great defense, Will Barbera. Raiders have numbers if they want it. Michael Wolf, pull up 3. Off the mark. Had the rebound if he could have went after it. So Sebastian Cole. Steal there. Will Barbera. And that one's on the blue line. Raiders back the other way here. 4-point deficit, trying to cut into it a little bit more, Chalmers.
Great momentum here. You can don't know if you can hear the fans. The Raider fans are really putting out some good energy. Michael Wolf with the missed pass, didn't see the ball. Those are mistakes that we can't make in this close of a game.
Once again, the Raiders 0-6 in search of their first win. They've lost to 2 great teams, Chalmers, in Overland and Rangeview most recently, and 3 losses actually in Arizona. So missed shot there, back to Will Barbera. Will Barbera mishandle there, and the foul called on Cherry Creek. That's Chance Hausman. Hausman's second, team third. Checking back into the game for Hausman now is number 15, Gunnar Helm. Will Barbera loses that one. Trapped in the corner. And the refs will call that one the other way. So Will Barbera not on his game right now, Chalmers. They got to get him going. He's lost the ball. A few turnovers tonight for Will Barbera. Hasn't been able to get going so far.
We just need to start putting up some shots, and hopefully they go in.
Julian Hammond now trying to attack Blakely Stoughton. Double team there. Great defense.
Doing a great job defending from on their best player.
Ty Bergman, wonderful help defense there. Michael Wolf trying to break that trap, and he will. Will Barbera passed that one out. Kyle Sandler wanted the 3, didn't take it. And another steal there. Here's Julian Hammond diving on the floor. Lost it there. Barbera cross-court pass to Michael Wolf. Back to Kyle Sandler. Blakely Stoughton, he's a threat from the perimeter. So is Bergman underneath. Ty Bergman, no call there. On what looked to be a clean block, so Sebastian Cole. Looked like a push-off there, no call. Chalmers looked sure to me like either a travel or a push-off there from Sebastian Cole. Nonetheless, no foul warranted. So checking back into the game now is number 10, Davey Hand, giving Julian Hammond his first ref. Here's Sebastian Cole. Miles Purchase from long range, off the mark. Blakely Stoughton, and there's your rebound, Chalmers. There's your box out. That's what you want. Getting the foul and setting the tone here in the second half are the Regis Jesuit Raiders.
Just under 5 minutes to go in the third. Regis trailing 4 points, 20-16. We've been doing a great job defensively. We just need to start pulling up and shooting the ball and putting it in the bucket.
Still only 1 point scored in the second half from long range. Ty Bergman, he can shoot inside and outside. 1 point deficit now for the Regis Jesuit Raiders trying to get their first win of the season. 3-man trap there and a timeout by Cherry Creek. The Regis Jesuit Raiders coming out strong to start the second half here. 4-0 run and only a 1 point deficit here. Go for it, Chalmers.
Like I said earlier, the momentum, just the energy in this gymnasium, you can really resonate. It really resonates, and the Raiders team is coming back and hopefully take a lead here at the end of the third.
You can tell both of these teams want this one. Cherry Creek trying to move to a 3-2 record. The Raiders looking for their first win, looking to go 1-6. Once again, Roman Hamilton, you're not seeing him out there tonight because he is out with an injury. So 4 minutes, 19 seconds left to go. Third period of action. Raiders only down 1 now, Chalmers. How do they work back into this game? Do they just keep doing what they're doing? Is that your coaching advice?
Everything they're doing is great. We just need to shoot a little bit more, I think. Defensively, doing a great job. Shutting down Hamilton.
There's a steal there. It's Kyle Sandler. Sandler has been the physical presence the Raiders need all season long. No foul call.
What was that?
Miles Purchase should have been a foul there. Pull-up jumper, nonetheless, for Ty Bergman. There was no doubt a foul there. Chalmers, no call.
No call. You can even see Coach Kent Shaw.
The kick out there and the 3-ball. Thomas Hawley, his third 3 of the game, Chalmers. Got to close out on him a little bit better there for the Raiders. Get out to that perimeter sooner. So here's Michael Wolf now. Raiders deficit is once again 4. Bergman thought about the 3. Michael Wolf for 3. Yes,
good.
Sir! Michael Wolf answering the shot there from Thomas Hawley. Raiders only down 1 once again. That one's off the mark. Cherry Creek tracking down the loose ball. Oh, what a pretty play there, but off the mark. And a foul there. Chalmers. Raiders miscues continuing on that offensive glass. 2 rebounds there from Cherry Creek, and they're back to the free throw line.
Again, that's just one thing we have to work on is either make our free throws or limit theirs, and we haven't been doing a great job of either.
That's Davey Hand at the free throw line, missing the first one. Raiders student section doing a good job of cheering. That second one's on the mark. So Raiders down 2 now. They have a chance to tie it up here or take the lead, Chalmers. Here's Blakely Stoughton now, with Thomas Hawley covering him. Stoughton, pass it off to Barbera. Will Barbera, calm and composed with the ball. Cross-court pass from Kyle Sandler. Michael Wolf, good take there. Pull-up jumper is good.
Nice.
Michael Wolf, the last 5 points for the Raiders, and things are all knotted up here at Cherry Creek. Sebastian Cole, the pull-up. That's off the mark. And the Raiders had an easy rebound there, Chalmers. They fought over it once again. Little miscommunication. Barbera tried to spin there. Back to Chase Allen.
Put up.
Chase Allen looking left and right. Finds Michael Wolf again. Michael Wolf. That's 8 straight points. The sharpshooting Wolf howling here.
The student section goes wild after that one.
Michael Wolf unstoppable here at Cherry Creek. Foul called there on the floor. That'll be on the Raiders. That'll be their 3rd foul. But Chalmers, Michael Wolf, 8 straight points here tonight for the Raiders, getting him right back in the midst of things and up 3 points once again.
Alonzo Paul for Blakely Stoughton.
Julian Hammond also checking in for Cherry Creek. He's the sharpshooter. He's the one you got to be careful of if you're the Raiders, putting up 24 points on the season. That's what his average is. Hammond now, trying to take it in himself. Strong take to the rim. Nothing you can do there if you're the Raiders. Chalmers, Kyle Sandler, good defense there.
Just need to grow a foot.
So Michael Wolf now, back to Will Barbera. Alonzo Paul. Paul, he can take you off the dribble on a steal there. Nobody to beat here for number 15 of Cherry Creek, and he missed it. Gunnar Helm missing the layup. That one will hurt you if you're Cherry Creek.
That was good defense by Barbera, and the Regis student section is getting a little chirpy here. Creek is silent. How the tide has turned.
Shout out to Owen Best in the student section, cheering hard out there. Good work, Owen. Chase Allen, back out to Sandler for three. Off the mark, he had Will Barbera. Chase Allen, big, strong, physical rebound. Back out to Michael Wolf for three. Off the mark. He wanted 11 straight for the Raiders. Could not connect on that one. That was a heat check. There's another three. This time it's Cherry Creek, and it's Hawley. It's been Hawley, and it's been for the Raiders, Michael Wolf. The two sharpshooters both on so far tonight, and Cherry Creek back in the lead now, up two. Kyle Sandler being pushed around down there, no foul called. Sandler for three. That one's good.
Take the lead with 40 seconds left.
It's 3-point sensation night tonight for the Raiders.
The tables have really changed here, and the energy in the gym. It's great energy here tonight.
Gunnar Helm, the shot has been off for him all night long. Not for Michael Wolf, though. That time he cannot connect. Coach Ken Chow wanted a foul call there. He does not get one. As you see, Blakely Stoughton checking in for the Raiders along with Ty Bergman. So Chalmers with the Raiders back in the lead. 22 seconds left to go in the third quarter. What are they doing right?
I think putting up the ball, shooting it, and giving it a chance to go in is that's what's changed. Michael Wolf, Kyle Sandler, Chase Allen has been getting some action here tonight, doing a great job.
Here's the sharpshooter. He wants the shot. Blakely Stoughton playing great defense back outside for three. Off the mark once again, but offensive rebound there.
Triple team there with half a second left in the quarter.
Referee's calling a jump ball there. So great defense on Julian Hammond once again, Chalmers. They do allow the offensive rebound once again with 0.5 seconds left. Great defense on Hammond. Creek's gonna need a quick shot. That's Hammond. Oh, just off the mark. Great drawn up play there. So the end of three quarters here, it's the Raiders on top 30-29. Still in search of their first win. Raiders Sports Network with you here tonight. Chalmers, what can the Raiders do to hold on and get their first win of the season?
Again, I think the key here is just shooting the ball, putting the ball in the bucket, and scoring points. We've been doing amazingly on defense. The one thing that we could change or improve upon is rebounds and turnovers. Those are the key things that can change the outcome of this game. But besides that, put the ball up, and I think we can keep this lead.
Chalmers, I don't know what I'm watching right now. This looks like a scene from High School Musical. The Palms and the cheerleaders out now for Cherry Creek, trying to get some sort of energy in this squad that has had none all game long.
The student section for Creek is just not having this. I don't know what you call it, but the student section for Regis is having a good time here tonight.
Getting hyped up. You'd love to see it for the Raiders in search of their first win. And so far, so good for the Raiders and Michael Wolf. Wolf has 13 points tonight for the Raiders, 13 of their 30. It's been a defensive-minded game so far from Chalmers, and it's also been a three-point nighting sensation night for both teams. Here's Alonzo Paul now. It's rivalry night once again. You know, it just What team wants it more, Chalmers? Back outside for three.
A steal. Barbera to Stoughton.
Great pass inside. Will Barbera loves it, and so does Blakely Stoughton. The pump fake, and the Raiders extending their lead to three. Wow, what a take there, and what a pass from Will Barbera. He passed up to three, Chalmers, but he made an excellent pass.
Turned that mistake into a happy accident.
Love that wording there. Chalmers, is that one not even close there from Sebastian Call, and a foul called there. I don't know about that one. Actually, no, Chalmers, it will be back the other way.
The student section for Regis is having a good time yelling at Creek.
A lot of baseball players
having
over there.
Some fun.
Great job cheering on their brothers tonight. So here we go, 7 minutes, 20 seconds left. Raiders once again in search of a miracle, in search of a prayer, in search of a win, Chalmers. They were not able to hang on against Rangeview. They could not hang on against Overland. They could not hang on against Boulder. And they're trying to hang on tonight. Up three, as you see Alonzo Paul going down there. Already, Chalmers, 6 fouls on Cherry Creek. That'll send the Raiders to the line here pretty soon.
Mariano Adame calling for the technical foul on that one.
A little bit bold. As you see, Chase Allen, Will Barbera getting a rest. Michael Wolf back in this one. Bergman back outside to Sandler. Wolf not afraid to shoot it from downtown. Throw it in, though, to Bergman. And there's a foul called there, and that will send the Raiders to the free throw line. Chalmers, this is what turns a good team, as Sam Stern likes to say, into a great team, is this free throw line. The Raiders have not been able to do it so far this season. This is where it's big. Come the end of games, they got to put the bucket into the net.
For sure. And Ty, he's the last one. He was 50%, but hopefully he can go 100% here. First shot, it's good.
Count that one for Ty Bergman. Clutch, as they say, 33 to 29 the score right now. Trying to extend the Raiders' lead to 5. Off the mark there. Strong rebound by Miles Purchase. Purchase, one of the leading point scorers on this team, 13 points and 9 rebounds.
Oh my
Get
goodness.
out of here, Julian Hammond. Oh my goodness, what a block from Blakely Stoughton. Hammond wide open underneath, and he will put that one home. But Chalmers, he has been shut down all night long as Julian Hammond, the leading point scorer. He puts up 26 points a game. He probably doesn't even have 10 right now.
Like I said, the defense has been doing a great job. It's just the offense that we need to work on, and we're doing well here, and that's going to be a foul. Putting Michael Wolf on the line. He's got distance. Let's see what he can do here.
Michael Wolf is corralling that offensive rebound, and he will go to the line. So great work, and it's paying off here for the Raiders. They're playing hard. Already 8 fouls on Cherry Creek. You got to love the aggressiveness tonight so far from the Raiders, Chalmers. The physicality has been there so far. The Raiders now up 3 points, 6 minutes and 17 seconds left to go. The second one is good. So Chalmers, a timeout taken here by the Raiders. You got to think a win here would change the momentum of this season in favor of the Raiders. One win would do that. 0-6 so far on the season for the Raiders. Still in search of that win. Up 5. We're going to have a thriller for you coming up next.
And we're back here on the Raiders Sports Network as the student section getting super chirpy. They're not even trying to hide it.
They're hyped, Chalmers, and so are we, in search of that first win this year. These student sections drawing back and forth. It is a rivalry of the ages, Chalmers, Cherry Creek, and Regis Jesuit. It's up there with Valor. It's up there with Mullen. That is Cherry Creek and Regis Jesuit. Raiders trying to hold on for this one and get their first win of the young season. That's Julian Hammond. He's been shut down for the most part tonight. Back out for three. Off the mark there. Once again. Keegan Ladson, that was his first shot of the game.
Kyle Sandler having a tough time getting that rebound. He got it, but then he was swarmed with Cherry Creek defenders.
So it will be a jump ball possession arrow in favor of Cherry Creek. So back out to Holly. Holly's three-point shot has been on for him, and it has not. He's 1 for 5. Takes that one in and draws the foul. So now we have seen Chalmers, as we see Julian Hammond has not been able to shoot the three-pointer tonight, so why not attack the rim? A smart decision from him, but he really has not gotten much going tonight.
If you look back on some of the footage, you can see as soon as Julian Hammond takes the ball in and drives, 3 or 4 Regis defenders come in and swarm him. And I think that's a great strategy to shut him down.
Hammond not near his 26-point average on the season. Cherry Creek only 32 points tonight. The Raiders 35 points to show for tonight. It has been a defensive showdown, 3-point festivities as well. So both free throws good there from Hammond. 35-33 now the score. Lonzo Paul to take this one up for the Raiders. The calm sophomore. Junior, excuse me. Paul from the backcourt. He had Chase Allen there. Decides to take it in. Chase Allen back outside to Michael Wolf. Wolf had the 3 there, passed it up.
Great
Alonzo
pressure.
Paul.
Great pressure by the Creek defense, but that's just not going to come through for them, and that's going to give Alonzo Paul some time on the line.
So that'll send Alonzo Paul to the free throw line for 2. Trying to extend this Raiders lead to 2 possessions now, Chalmers. This will be the key in this one. As you see, the first 1-and-1 free throw knockdown is the free throw game, Chalmers. The Raiders, 9 fouls against them for Cherry Creek, so they have to be able to hit these free throws. This will be big late. Lonzo Paul's second.
Another one.
Miles Purchase for 3. Off the mark once again. Cherry Creek has not been on their 3-point game as of late, and that one will be pointing towards Regis Jesuit. So 5 minutes, 16 seconds. Patrick Carlson cannot breathe right now. That's all I got to say, Chalmers. We all can't breathe up here in the Raiders Sports Network booth. 0-6 on the season for the Raiders in pursuit of their first win, and so far, so good for the Raiders. Alonzo Paul passed that one out to Michael Wolf. Kyle Sandler from deep range. Off the mark. They're going to call over the back there on Chase Allen. He doesn't like that one, Chalmers. 5 minutes left to go.
Alonzo Paul pressuring in the backcourt.
Once again, Julian Hammond drumming the foul. Going to go to the free throw line. And Chalmers, I want to jinx it here, but for the most part, he has not missed from the free throw line tonight or all season long. So the Raiders student section going to have to get loud here if they want to miss here from Julian Hammond. As you see, a timeout on Cherry Creek. We're going to take a quick shot timeout here on the Raiders Sports Network. Raiders up 4 minutes left to go. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. It's 4 minutes left in the game. Raiders lead Cherry Creek 37-33.
Chalmers, we've talked to countless players throughout the weeks with this Regis Jesuit boys team. The theme is finish. They got to finish. They haven't done it so far this year, and hence the 0-6 record tonight. That's what it's going to come down.
That's off.
It's off the mark. Julian
Ooh.
Hammond. Will Barbera, the Raiders' senior captain, checking in tonight. He's played much better as of late in the second half, Chalmers. So Hammond, free throw number 2 now. Under pressure. Raiders now 6 fouls to Cherry Creek's 9. That one good. So a 3-point game now. 4 minutes, 48 seconds to go. Cherry Creek with a press.
Jake, at this point in the game, what's your strategy to keep the lead?
I think you keep your patience. You run the clock a little bit. You got to open that open look down inside. There it is. Chase Allen, and that's what you do, Chalmers. That is what you do. Get that man going. Get Chase Allen going. Will Barbera, strong defense.
Ooh, not strong enough.
Gets the roll at the end there. 3-point game now. Raiders on top. 4 minutes left to go here. Kyle Sandler, pass that one off. What a pass inside.
Oh.
And Michael Wolf, hard hitting the ground there. Go to the line. Now Chalmers, talking about Michael Wolf's physicality, he's consistently been attacking the rim tonight. He's been doing it from inside and out. He's been the key player for the Raiders so far tonight.
For sure. He's 100% on the line. Doing a great job tonight. He's, like I say, he has range. He can shoot threes, free throws, and he can drive with that physicality.
That's right. The Raiders in the double bonus now. Here's Michael Wolf trying to get the second free throw. And will be good. So Michael Wolf coming up big.
Another one.
Chalmers, those free throws have been working tonight for the Raiders. You can tell they practice it. Sam and I talked about it last game. If there's anything to work on, it's the free throws. They've done it so far tonight. So a 5-point lead now for the Raiders, trying to walk out at Cherry Creek with their first win of the season. Sebastian Cole passed that one out for 3.
Ooh.
Miles Purchase. Big 3-pointer for Cherry Creek to get them right back in this thing.
It's a 2-point game now.
Chase Allen, not a 3-point threat. He'll pass that one off to Will Barbera. Barbera trapped in the corner. Nowhere to go. Oh, nearly lost that one. Kyle
Hold
Sandler.
on to the ball just for a minute. Waste some time, maybe.
Blakely Stoughton being pressured hard there by Julian Hammond. Barbera nearly lost that one. Picked up his dribble. Foul called there. Great take there by Will Barbera. Along the baseline there. Very close to being in travel, but we'll take it, Chalmers.
Yeah.
So Will Barbera, the senior, going to the line here. He's got to hit these for his team, Chalmers. 3 minutes left to go here. Raiders on top, 2 right now. Still in pursuit of the first win of the season.
Michael Wolf and Chase Allen having a talk with Ken Shaw. Wonder what that's about. You're so nervous, says Creek, but Barbera looks cool as a clam.
Barbera, this is his second year on varsity. Chalmers is not new to the big stage. This is big, though, for Will Barbera and the Regis Jesuit Raiders. First free throw's up, and no good.
It's all right. See if he can put the second one in the bucket.
Barbera, number 2, off the
Missed
mark.
that one.
Will Barbera not happy with himself there. Raiders still a 2-point lead. 3 minutes left to go. They got to play defense now, Chalmers. Here's a stalwart player trying to take it in himself.
Kyle Sandler with a foul. It looked like that was all ball, but
Hammond just getting everything going tonight, Chalmers. Everything. Attacking the rack. That's been the role now for Julian Hammond. He's given up that 3-point shot after going 1 for 5 in the first half. Has attempted 0 3-pointers now. So Hammond answers back after Will Barbera did not hit his free throws. He hits the first. This here would knot things all up at 41. Chalmers once again coming down to things. This will be a game of free throws, a game of seconds. 41-41 here.
Up.
It'll be a thriller. All the students standing up here, holding their breaths, particularly the Raiders fans. Chase Allen nearly lost it there to Michael Wolf. Wolf being trapped and loses the ball. Back the other way comes Cole. Cole, the Euro step.
Oh my goodness.
And Kyle
Sandler
just tipped that one in for Cherry Creek. Oh my goodness! With the left hand, Blakely Stoughton
That was a
going
good
up
play
strong.
there. That looked good.
This is a big boy game, and Blakely Stoughton came to play it. 43-43, all knotted up. Things are getting intense here at Cherry Creek. That one taken in, no good. Rebound out to Will Barbera. Barbera strong pass to Stoughton. Blakely Stoughton, pass it inside to Chase Allen.
Charge.
And Chase Allen, it's a blocking foul, Chalmers. We'll
That's a
take it.
block. Oh, wow, that's a good one for us.
We'll take that. Thank you, next. Chase Allen, the biggest free throws of his young Regis Jesuit career. The senior at the line. First one off the mark. Gotta make these free throws, Chalmers. Gotta finish, gotta hit these free throws. So Chase Allen, number 2 here.
Oh,
the mark.
rolled out. 2 minutes left in the game. It's all tied up, 43-43.
Couldn't ask for a better game here at Cherry Creek. Raiders trying to hang on and get their first win of the season. It's goosebumps time here at Cherry Creek. We'll be back in a second. Back here on the Raiders Sports Network, 2 minutes and 6 seconds left to go here at Cherry Creek. All knotted up here at 43. Once again, Raiders in search of their first win of the season, and Chalmers will have the hockey game for you guys tonight. Myself and Chalmers will be doing your play-by-play. And Keller against Heritage, number 1 versus number 9 in the state of Colorado. That'll be at South Suburban, 6 o'clock starting time. So here we go. We're still at Cherry Creek. 2 minutes left to go. Miles Purchase with the ball. Sebastian Cole. They got it in the hands of their senior, Julian Hammond. Back outside for 3, Miles Purchase.
That's off.
Way off.
Way off.
Not even close. And foul called there.
Kyle Sandler, happy to see that one. That's happened to him multiple times this game where he's gotten the clean rebound but then swarmed with Cherry Creek defenders.
Kyle Sandler here to the line for 2. Need this one, Chalmers.
We
need this
do
one.
need this one. This one is crucial.
Kyle Sandler trying to ice things up here. 43 apiece. That one's
It's
good.
good.
That one's good. 44-43 now the score. 1 minute, 51 seconds left to go here in action. Sandler, number 2. That one's
good. Another one. I'm shaking in my boots. This is a good game.
Sebastian Cole. Outside now. Thomas Hawley. Strong take inside. It's blocked. Ty Bergman, get that stuff out of here. We don't want that. Miles Purchase. Pull-up jumper from mid-range. Off the mark. Raiders can smell a win here, Chalmers. 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Michael Wolf trapped, and it's stolen away. It's good.
Oh my goodness.
Just like that, all tied up again here at 45 apiece. 1 minute and 14 seconds left. 74 seconds, that is. Oh my goodness.
Stay on the block. Sam asked me to give him a shot.
And Patrick Carlson letting me know Sam Stern is no longer available to broadcast if the Raiders win this one. 0-6. Sam Stern not here tonight to watch this historic game for Regis Jesuit, trying to get their first win of the season. Patrick Carlson told me slowest start for the Raiders since, what was it, Patrick, 2008? 2006. So Raiders trying to turn things around. A win here would do that at Cherry Creek. Rivalry night. Couldn't ask for a better game. 45-45 the score. So Chalmers, be Coach Shaw here for a second. What do? You have the ball, minute 14 seconds. What do you do?
Man, it's a tough call. You know, I think obviously you have to score, but then you also have to keep the defense going and not give the ball and make sure the ball is not given to Hamilton. And it's going to be interesting what he's calling, and hopefully we can put
Bergman trapped on the outside. Timeout called by Coach Ken Shaw. 1 minute, 3 seconds left. Raiders with the ball on the front court. Chalmers to answer that. I think you go with Michael Wolf. I think you go with him. He's been your star so far tonight. 17 points for Michael Wolf. He's been on. Why not go to him to end this thing? End this thing on a win. We're all shaking up here in the Raider Sports Network booth. Sophia Marcinek down there. Her camera shaking in her hand. Oh my goodness. Hudson, I think we need to start the I Believe chant. I got to start believing the Raiders can get this win. Come on now. Got to get some confidence in these fans. Got to get these confidence in the players too.
1 minute left in the game. It's all tied up, 45-45. And like you said, this is going to be, we got to go to Michael Wolf. He's got range.
This is what turns a good team into a great team, is these last minutes in a game. The Raiders have not been able to conclude games. They have not been able to do it against Overland, against Rangeview, against Boulder, and now against the Bruins. Can they do it, Chalmers? We'll see here. 45-45 to score. 1 minute, 3 seconds left. Once again, Will Barbera to throw the inbounds pass.
Oh no!
It's
That's
stolen
no
out
good.
of the air. Julian Hammond coming out of the sky to steal that one. Unbelievable. Julian Hammond, a star. 26 points per game coming out tonight.
We can't let him shoot now.
Raiders got to play some defense now. Sebastian Cole, the strong take inside, off the rim.
Michael Wolf with the rebound.
40 seconds left to go here. Kyle Sandler. Timeout once again taken by Coach Ken Shaw. 33.3 seconds left. We're going to take a quick 10-second timeout here to catch our breaths on the Raider Sports Network. So here we go, back in action here at Cherry Creek. It's been one heck of a game. Chalmers 45-45 to score. Raiders with the ball, 33.3 seconds. Got to be careful now, Chalmers. The Raiders lost the ball on the last inbounds play. You got to be able to get it in here. It'll be Kyle Sandler to take it out. Blakely Stoughton now with it in the backcourt. 30 seconds remaining in this one. We'll see if the Raiders will take it down to the final shot.
Give it to Wolf.
Will Barbera, 20 seconds left. Pass it off to Stoughton. Raiders trying to run the offense here. Kyle Sandler with it, 15 seconds remaining. Will Barbera trying to find that open look. He's a senior. This is his moment to shine. This is Will Barbera. 45-45, clock winding down. 5 seconds left here. Cherry Creek. This one outside for the win.
Oh!
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness!
I could smell that win, Chalmers.
Wow.
This close to a win. This close. The Raiders had an open look. They had what they wanted. Kyle Sandler in the corner would have done it here at Cherry Creek. What an excellent game, and we're going to overtime. We're going to take one more break.
Oh my goodness.
To catch our breaths on the Raider Sports Network. Now, Chalmers, as we enter back into this game, we're beginning overtime. You made a great point to me. The Raiders really asking the question, what is a Bruin? Chalmers, I don't know what Bruin is. Can you tell me anything about a Bruin?
I think it's a bear.
Bear, okay.
But besides that, I think it's a fancy term for a bear. But,
fancy term, fancy school. Rivalry night here at Cherry Creek. We can sniff a win. We can smell it out. All tied up here at 45. The Raiders as close to a win as they've seen all season long. 4 minutes left to go here. All knotted up at 45.
Ty Bergman with the tip-off, facing off against Hammond. Ty's going to win that one.
The double tip there wins it for Ty Bergman. Michael Wolf, we saw him in regulation be the star the Raiders needed. Can he do it in overtime? It's Blakely Stoughton with it, off the dribble. Dribble drive to the rim, he picked up. Overtime action here. Will Barbera. Now it's Kyle Sandler. To Michael Wolf in the corner, he thought about it. Instead, we'll take it in. Nothing going there, back out to Sandler. Sandler cross-court pass, Ty Bergman for three. Air ball. 2 players down for the Raiders, and Cherry Creek has numbers. Pull-up jumper there, off the mark for Cole.
Off.
Rebound there.
Blocked by Ty.
Julian Hammond had it. And a travel call on the Raiders, so it will be Cherry Creek keeping that one. My heart's pounding, Chalmers.
I'm shaking in my boots. This is one exciting game.
Not a person sitting here at Cherry Creek. 3 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in overtime. For three.
It's off.
The mark, Hammond. First time testing that three since the first half, Chalmers. He's now 1 of 6 from three. So 3 minutes left. Kyle Sandler with it. Blakely Stoughton now. Out to Wolf. And Michael Wolf with the foul.
Michael Wolf has the opportunity to get a big lead here.
The risk did not pay off for Miles Purchase. And going to the line now is Michael Wolf. He's been clutch from that free throw line, Chalmers. Can he do it? Coming overtime now.
It's good. Michael Wolf taking a lead here. Let's see if he can make another one.
The Raiders need this one. It's Michael Wolf. Raiders up 1 in overtime. This one's huge, and he's... Oh my goodness.
That one.
What did they put in that rim?
Yeah, they oiled that rim.
Cherry Creek, my goodness. Got to put something in that rim for that to go out. Strong take to the bucket, and it's good. Unbelievable, Chalmers. Hammond. How did he do that? Hammond threw that thing up, sent a prayer, and Cherry Creek got it. They're not even a Catholic school, Chalmers. Blakely Stoughton trying to stay on his feet. Raiders down 1 now. Get it into Bergman. Back outside to Barbera. Barbera taking it himself. Will Barbera. Oh! Almost an and one play there for Will Barbera. That would have erupted this Cherry Creek arena, Chalmers. How could they do this to us, Chalmers? Making our heart pound like this. Haven't even caught our breath yet on the Raider Sports Network. Trying to tie things up is Will Barbera.
Nice.
And he will. He did not hit any of his free throws at the end of that fourth quarter. Chalmers, that could have made a difference in this game, but now he's hitting them. Will Barbera, second free throw now. Off the mark. So things knotted up here. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in overtime. Something's got to give, Chalmers. Hammond, little fancy schmancy kick out for three.
That's good. 2 minutes left, a lot of time.
Davey Hand coming up, Mr. Magnificent.
A lot of time left in the game. 2 minutes, a lot can happen.
What a clutch shot, though, by Davey Hand there from three-point land. He was open. He's missed a few of those today, but he hits that one. Makes it count when they needed it most for Cherry Creek, and now the Raiders in comeback mode, 2 minutes and 4 seconds at Chalmers. We talked about it all season long. They got to finish. This is where they need the first win of this season, and what a heartbreaking game this would be if they couldn't pull this off. I'm not even going to think about it, but they need this one.
Jake, what are the Raiders going to do to take back this lead and then keep it, and then take it and then keep it? What are they going to do?
You got to work that inside presence. You have a lot of length and versatility out there right now. A lot of three-point shooters. Michael Wolf can shoot it. Barbera can shoot it. Sandler, Stoughton, and Bergman. So everybody out there can shoot the three-pointer and can shoot the two-pointer as well. So you're not stressing it. You don't have to shoot a three if you're the Raiders. You still have 2 minutes and 4 seconds. You got to get that open look, though, Chalmers.
I think we have to shut down Hammond as well as number 10, as well as keeping the offense pushing the Bruins.
Raiders throw that one away, and it's taken back by Cherry Creek.
That's not what we want to see here with a minute and 45 seconds left.
Cherry Creek can extend their lead here, taking their time now in overtime. The kick outside. Thought about the three with Miles Purchase.
Don't
That's
let
Sebastian
us drive.
Cole taking it in hard to rack and gets the bucket. So the Raiders down 5 points now in overtime. Got to get things going quick now, Chalmers.
1 minute, 20 seconds.
Wolf taken down to the ground. And a foul call. That'll send Michael Wolf to the free throw line. Chalmers, he's got to make both of these.
Whew. Like I said earlier, but the Creek and Regis student sections are chirpier than all get out. I'm shaking in my boots, but it looks like Michael Wolf is cool as a cucumber.
He's got to be out there from the free throw line. He has not missed so far tonight. Is Michael Wolf. 5-point game now. Raiders need these two, Chalmers. First one is good for Michael Wolf. The biggest shots of his career tonight. Raiders need the win tonight to turn around their season 0-6. We got our fingers crossed, our toes crossed, our hearts and chests pounding right now. Michael Wolf, second one is good.
Another one.
Mr. Clutch right now for the Raiders. 23 tonight for Michael Wolf. So defense time here tonight for Lonzo Paul. Cannot foul, Lonzo. Taking that one home to the rack, and it's good. What a take there from Purchase. Miles Purchase, a strong take to the rack, and the Raiders working quickly once again. That ball loose on the floor, no call there. Timeout taken
1
by
minute
the
left.
Bruins.
This looks, ooh.
Definitely favored towards Cherry Creek right now. Anything can happen. 54 seconds, a well-fought game. The Raiders had it with that last shot. Just in and out there from Kyle Sandler. It's been one heck of a game. One of the best I've ever seen as a Raider. Chalmers, I know a lot of people tonight needing this win for the teams as well. 2-2 for Cherry Creek. The Raiders at 0-6. Just a heartbreaking game to this point, Chalmers. It's all you can make of it so far. It's Raiders have had so many countless opportunities right now between free throws, between open jumpers, between free throws. I cannot say that enough tonight. Hurting the Raiders.
Yeah, you know, the defense has been good. Been great even. Up until this overtime, they haven't really been letting this, or at least it's been back and forth, but now the Bruins have taken A 5-point lead. Doesn't look promising here. Cherry Creek versus Regis. Overtime with 54 seconds left. Bruins lead 54-49.
Trying to get some chance going, trying to get anything going right now are the Regis Jesuit Raiders. 5-point deficit right now, and Cherry Creek has the ball. Gonna try and foul now quickly. If you're Coach Kenshaw, got a foul now. Strong take to the rack. Raiders have to foul now, Chalmers, come on. Cross-court pass, out of bounds. Cherry Creek retains possession. So 10 seconds go off the clock there without a foul, Chalmers. I think you have to foul right here. Cherry Creek can run this game out if they please right now. Just a thrilling game right now. Got a foul. Have to foul, guys. Come on. Finally the foul. Now Chalmers, I don't know about that call by Coach Kenshaw. They waste 19 seconds before finally fouling. They're down 5 points, and they send the best free throw shooter, Hammond, to the line. So definitely not what the Raiders wanted. Definitely not the finish to overtime that they were looking for, but still time left on the clock. First shot, good. Gotta think Chalmers' one shot here would ice this game, would send it to 3 possessions, and most likely end this thing here at Cherry Creek, sending the Raiders to 0-7. Second shot by Hammond, good. So you send the best free throw shooter to the line after wasting 18 seconds for the Raiders. Not what you want to do. Will Barbera, Raiders got to get a 3. Michael Wolf lost it.
Oh, no.
And that, folks, should do it here at Cherry Creek.
Oh, man.
Stadium. It's been one heck of a game tonight. Going into overtime. Well-fought game from both of these teams. First free throw, good. Second one on the way and off the mark. Michael Wolf corralling that ball in. Raiders need a quick 3 right away. Will Barbera back outside. Raiders need a talk. Sandler takes it himself. No good. Wolf back out in the corner. Nothing going.
Oh, no. That's going to be the game.
And that will do it here at Cherry Creek. So an excellent game for you here tonight. It's been one heck of a game for both these teams, but the final score, 59 Cherry Creek, 49 Regis Jesuit. The Raiders fall to 0-7, Cherry Creek to 3-2. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We'll have hockey action for you. The Raiders trying to rebound after last night's loss to Denver East. So we'll have that game for you tonight. Myself, Jake Stewart, Chalmers Powell, thanks for tuning in with us today. Patrick Carlson doing the greatest job out of anybody here at this stadium by far. Thanks for tuning in tonight. John Plumley as well. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back.